So as you achieve your goals, you're going to need to increase them and make them bigger and better so you can do more and more each week. And what you'll find as you get your goals done is that you'll be able to do more, and you'll look back yourself and be surprised about how much you are able to achieve if you do it in small steps. And remember to increase what you can do every week. We call that an upgrade plan.
I used to do physiotherapy in the pool, and I used to walk around in the pool, and that helped a lot. And I used to think, like, if I could walk in a pool, why can't I walk on land? I kind of taught myself how to walk, or even like just stand up. That's how I started. I used to like sit in my wheelchair by myself, and I just used to get myself out and just stand for as long as I could. Every now and then I'd try and take 1 or 2 steps. It used to be hard. Like, I used to have to walk. Like, I used to be able to take 2 steps and then need to sit down, and then 3 steps and then need to sit down. I used to be able to walk from my room to the bathroom without a wheelchair, and then I just kept teaching myself and kept pushing through. Like, it was hard because more pain the more I walked, but all I wanted was to be able to walk without don't even need a wheelchair. And I just kept pushing myself, and I did it.
So as part of increasing my physical activity, I was trying to upgrade what I did each week. So, for instance, going for walks with the family, or crutch walks if you like, I would start just by walking around the block. So that was measuring how far I could walk. So around the block would be maybe half a K. And the time that I'd spend doing that, I'd see how much time I spent. And then at the end of it, I'd come back and I'd work out what my pain level was and how hard I found it during that time. And if I thought that I was coping all right at that level, I'd move up to the next one. So that was, of course, upgrading to the next level, which was walking around the next block and walking for the same amount of time and seeing how I was coping, and just moving and gradually moving forward and upgrading the plan.
So chronic pain doesn't always stay the same. You can have what's called flare-ups, where you get increases of pain from day to day. Sometimes there are reasons for this, and sometimes there's no reason that's obvious. The important thing is to manage this flare-up and not to panic, because it will settle down. Flare-ups can be managed with your pain management techniques, pacing, or even slowing down a little bit in order to cope better. The important thing is not to do nothing and to work your way slowly through this, because it will settle down, you will get back on track, and you will continue to achieve your goals.
So I guess one of the things with the flare-ups is that when they happen, they're pretty intense. So I had various ones at various times, and sometimes they happen because I was doing a lot of physical activity, sometimes they happen just for no reason. And when they did, there was one that happened in the early stages where I started to make some progress, and I thought, oh, I'm just back to square one again. And so it was kind of hard, but I did push through. So kids that are out there, when they are having these flare-up problems, you've just got to remember that you will push through them, and that you've just got to persevere with them, because it's really hard at the time, but they do get you through in the end. So if for some reason I got sick that week, or I just realised that I just couldn't get there that week, I decided that I'd just put it behind me and say, right, I just do the same thing that I did the week before. And when I was confident enough with what I was doing then, I could move on to the next one. So not moving backwards, just staying at the same position and then keeping going.
Playing netball, getting back in and playing was definitely one of my goals, and I've achieved it. I pushed through my pain. I got to the point where I was able to play at least half a game. I could manage it. If my pain got a bit worse, I just drank water. I did deep breathing, and I just kind of relaxed myself a bit, and then I was able to go on for another quarter. And it definitely helped me with each game. It got easier and easier. It makes me happy to know that I have achieved a goal that I set, and knowing that I can do it. It's a good feeling, and it just makes me happy.